Pontiff of Hinduism, we will be able to simply transcend our normal patterns and behaviors and attain something greater, something higher in our life. And in the Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we recognize that the Vedic tradition actually is very fundamentally surrounding the worship of the mother. And it is one of the lineages or traditions which is the oldest in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and the tradition which, if there is absolutely no other traditions, and they were all lost from Sanatana Hindu Dharma, there's 10,000 sampradayas or lineages and traditions that exist in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. If all of that was lost, then if we just won the Shakta Sampradaya, the tradition of mother worship, was revived, that itself is enough to simply awaken the rest and bring back the rest of what is lost in Hinduism. That's why today there's so much emphasis on the Shakta Sampradaya. And the Vedic rishis and Hindu scientists of our civilization understood this very one thing. And they understood that primarily, the relationship that we have in our lives is first and foremost with our mother. Before even we know the idea of relating or relationships, we have a relationship with our mother through the umbilical cord, and then after that, after our birth, continuously interacting with our mother. Even if you are an orphan, if you didn't have that interaction with your mother directly, still somewhere at that point when you are in the womb, you had a relationship. And that is important in the formative years of our lives. As we are understanding, as we're starting to grasp the whole world, our understandings of life, the universe, and others around us start in this very time. And it's so important for us to, in this way, cultivate a relationship with the divine cosmic mother through the mother and completion with the mother, and achieve higher consciousness in our life. And that's exactly what will be happening through this program in the live darshan of Devi Parashakti. Now, each and every one of you have a way now to deeply have transformation in your lives just by listening and deeply internalizing what's being presented in the next segment. Right now, in a few short minutes, we will be joined by the Nithyananda Gurukul Balasams, who will be guiding us through the power manifestation segment, and you'll be able to see the extraordinary Shaktis being radiated by the Nithyananda Gurukul Balasams. But before that, let us briefly go over the introduction to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is born on January 1978 and the reviver of Kailasa, the macrocosmic, ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. And from the very birth, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was recognized by esteemed enlightened masters and gurus and his predecessors in the Guru Parampara. And at that time, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism imbibed the sciences from them of the power manifestation and the temple-based lifestyle, as well as yoga and other science of consciousness. And today has revived that for the whole humanity, in order for the humanity and for all Hindus across the world to enjoy this rare and authentic science. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is today ordained as the 233rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Tunde Mandalam Adinam, the Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajnapitam. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the incumbent emperor of the Suryavamsa Surangi Samrajyam and the Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvani Akhada, and the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Kailashonata Shamalapita Sarvajnapitam, the Madurai Adinam. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of the Atal Akhada, and as well the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 23rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Dharma Mukti Swargapuram Adinam, And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was elected as this title, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in 2015 by a group of esteemed leaders and a congregation of more than 1,000 esteemed Hindu leaders. So, and today the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is known as a commentator on the Vedic scriptures, including the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishad, the various sutras, including the Shiva Sutras, the Yoga Sutras, the Brahma Sutras, the Jain Sutras, even the Ashtavakra Gita, and much more. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has authored over 300 books, and each of these in a language, either English, Tamil, or Sanskrit, and then further translated into more than 50 languages. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has spoken and given discourse for more than 20,000 hours, which is available for you to explore on YouTube. As well, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has founded and revived over 100 Sarvajnapitas and has established the 108 ancient enlightened lineages, including the Rudras and Rudrakanyas, the Rishis and Rishikas, the Sannyasis, the Bhairavis, and so much more. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the establisher of Kailasa's Nithyananda Hindu University, the world's largest Hindu university with satellite campuses in more than 150 countries. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is also enriched and enriched 1 billion people digitally and revived more than 1 million palm leaf scriptures and 20 million digital books through Kailasa's Nithyananda Hindu Library. With this, it brings us now to a conclusion of this segment on the introduction to today's program, and I'm now inviting the Nithyananda Gurukul Balasans to join us for the next segment in order to proceed with the extraordinary Shakti demonstration. And you will be able to literally see the possibility that lies ahead of you through just one simple initiation from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So now, after a short break, we'll be right back with you, and we'll be proceeding with the next segment in today's program. Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. After a short break, we will be right back with you.
Yes.
Completing with all the viewers for that technical glitch. As we are sorting that, we'll be able to proceed with the next segment. And each and every one of you, I invite now to like and follow in all of the various different channels today. You can ensure that on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and YouTube that you are following on all the official handles of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. With that, let us now go into the next segment of today's program and start with the Nithyananda Gurukul Bhavasans, who will be guiding us with the extraordinary power demonstration. You can take a few minutes now and go ahead and like and follow in all of the various different channels. On a Facebook, our official page is at Kailasas HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam, and on YouTube, Kailasas HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel is the official channel of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You can take a few minutes now and you can go ahead and join and receive all notifications at any time in order for the live events, the special dikshas, the darshans from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and so much more. And now, after a short break, we'll be right back with you. We now have joining with us the Nithyananda Gurukul Bhavasans in a very short time. So after a quick break, we'll be proceeding with the next segment.
Parashakti Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes, thank you so much, Manitya Sadashivananda, for that beautiful introduction to this segment. The next segment, which all of you will be witnessing, is the power manifestation, where all of you will be witnessing the powers of Paramashiva being manifested right in front of your eyes. So the two powers which all of you will be witnessing is the power of third eye and the power of body scan. Power of third eye is where one awakens the ability to see through the cosmic browsing center, which is the third eye located between the brows. And the second power is the power of body scanning, where one awakens the ability to scan illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, and any problems in the body, and even reveal solutions and the root cause of the problem. And before we begin with this power manifestation, let us first learn what are Shaktis. In the Vedagamas, the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest these 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis. And Paramashiva beautifully tells that Shaktis manifest from the cognition that you are the divine and that you need to manifest the divine. Not from the cognition that you are a man and that you need to reach the divine. So let us see the difference between Shaktis and Siddhis, the two types of manifesting powers. Shaktis are the powers which manifest from deep feeling connection and oneness with the divine. And Siddhis manifest from tapas or deep penance for enlightenment. Shaktis are the source of enlightenment. Siddhis are on the path of enlightenment. Shaktis are the powers which manifest through ordinary human beings just with one initiation, Diksha, from the avatar. And they are permanent and they are the ultimate. And Siddhis, whereas are not permanent, they may divert you from enlightenment. So, who is the source of all these Shaktis? How do we manifest all these Shaktis? How do these Shaktis get awakened in us? Paramashiva is the primordial divinity, the ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality. As a fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya, or the five cosmic acts of Srishti, creation, Sthiti, maintenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Prabhava, pulling out of delusion, and Anugraha, liberation. And Paramashiva himself has come down in the form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as the living incarnation, as the 1008th living incarnation and representation of Paramashiva, the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation, the great cosmic bodiless human nation. Ever since the beginning of the civilization, these truths, these knowledge, sciences were passed down from generation to generation by the Guru Shishya Parampara. So even the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, was trained and taught to revive these sciences by the Guru Parampara, like the enlightened gurus like Mata Vibhudananda Puri, Yogi Raj Yogananda Puri, Tinnai Swamigal, Visari Swamigal, Pundi Mahan. So many of the enlightened gurus have initiated and trained Swamiji personally to revive these sciences. And these sciences are now being transmitted to all of us with Diksha. So, how do we awaken these divine Shaktis in us? Just as I told, we manifest all these powers through Diksha, just with one initiation. Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy which is transmitted to us, and then it is like, take an example of a lamp. If you have one lamp with oil, with everything is ready, and you have an and that lamp is not lit. If you have a lit lamp, you can it's possible to light it, right? Same thing. Swamiji is the lit lamp. All of us have a third eye. It just has to be awakened. Swamiji beautifully says, anybody who has a head has a third eye. It just has to be awakened. So our third eye is like the unlit lamp. Swamiji is the lit lamp who comes and lights it. That is the initiation. That is the power of Diksha. So let us now watch a small video which explains the power of initiation, how this Diksha is transmitted to us, and what happens after we get the initiation from Swamiji.
Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi Dikshanam Muktihi Phalamakhanditam Avirodhat Bhavantyeva Prasangyastu Bhuktayah. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership, and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi Diksha Vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi. Tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation through a range of exclusive programs conducted at the ashram. Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, Biddi, Bengaluru. Contact 97422
Yes. With that beautiful video which explained the science of initiation, let us now see the four pramanas, the four aspects of evidences. How are these powers, this science of power manifestation, authenticated? So the first is the Shastra Pramana, the eternal unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. The next is the Apta Pramana, the experiences and results of Aptas, or the authorities of Hinduism, Vedic rishis and scientists who have time tested and verified this extraordinary science. Next is the Atma Pramana, or the account of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. This millennium's avatar's personal experience of power manifestation. And last is the Pratyaksha Pramana, or the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. So where do we get all these Shastras from? Where do we get all these Shastra Pramanas from? From the Vedagmas, which is the living applied science. Vedas are the ultimate superior authorities for Hindus, and they are the pure science where the ultimate truths are explained. Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology, the applied science is expanded. Vedas and Agamas, Vedagamas, are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva. They are the ultimate, eternal, unchangeable truths. And any reference cited from these Shastras or source scriptures is called a Shastra Pramana. So now, without further delay, let us witness a very unique and exciting demonstration of the power of third eye. Along with me, I have an extraordinary Balasant of the Nithyananda Gurukul, Manitya Virajananda, who is 16 years old and who is going to be demonstrating this power. And all of you will be witnessing it right in front of you. I have post the slide. Yes. Along with me, I have a medically tested blindfold. You can see in front is a complete opaque sheet, and behind is a thick sponge, and there is no gap between the opaque sheet and the sponge. And I'm even pressing it and showing there's nothing inside the sponge. And there is no possible way of light entering inside the eye-band. So this is the eye-band I'll be placing on Mahavirija's eyes. And she will not be touching the eye-band. She will not be moving her hand anywhere near her nose, eyes, ears, mouth, nothing. She will be keeping her hands down, and the IBAN will be on her eyes. If there's any adjustments she wants, she will be requesting me to do it just to make it more easy. And before that, I request you to turn to your right, left, up, and down. So you can see there's no wires, nothing on her. It's just her with her jewels, that's all. So now I'm going to be placing this IBAN on her eyes. And I'm opening the strap in front of all of you. Placing the IBAN and Margaret. Margarita, are you comfortable? Yes. Okay. So I request you to turn to your right, left, up, down, all around. Yes. So you can see that there's no gap between her eyes and her IBAN, and it is completely, her eyes are completely covered. There is no possible way of light entering inside the IBAN. So now all of you can go ahead and post your comments and emojis, anything. You can go ahead, post medical terms, scientific terms, comments, emojis, shapes, paragraphs, letters, numbers, anything you want on the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel and the SPH JGM Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook channel. Go ahead and post anything you want, and Margarita will be reading it out live in front of you. Yes. So all of you, please go ahead, post your comments. I request the YouTube comments to now be projected. I request the YouTube comments to be zoomed in more. Yes. So latest comment, which is posted in Kailasa's SPH channel, is by Naveen Kumar Somanatha. So the comment is posted by Naveen Somanatha. Is posted, please speak Chennai as Singapore and please speak India as USA. And before it is posted, 3 namaskar emojis. And before that, Naveen Kumar Somanatha is posted. Because of Nithyanandam, many attain their destiny. And before it, my Eva Anderson is posted Nithyanandam. Yeah. Wow. That is beautiful, very fluently, without any gap, nothing. Margarita was clearly able to read all the comments which is in the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel. Let's now move to Facebook comments. I request the comments to be zoomed in more. I request the comment section to be scrolled down a little more. Now, Vidya, you can go. Yes. The latest comment was posted in the latest comment in HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook channel is posted by Ettagunta Nagabhushanam. Has posted one Innova car, please help me to Swamiji. And before he has posted Swamiji, and then before he has posted, give me one flat house in Nellore, one car, please help me to Swamiji. Yes, surely, Ayya, you get Devi Parashakti's blessings for it, and surely you'll get it. Just with the blessings with Devi Parashakti, you will be able to manifest what you want, Ayya. So when Devi Parashakti comes live, you can surely ask your question and ask for this blessing, and you can get her blessings. Yes. Anyone else wants to post their comments? Please go ahead. You can post emojis, comments, letters, numbers, shapes, anything you want in the comment section in the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel and the HDH Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook channel. Yes, that is a very beautiful demonstration of the power of third eye. So now I'll be removing the eye band of Madhurya. So in front, it's completely the same. Behind, it's completely the same. There's no change to the eye band. And yes, so this was one of the extraordinary Shaktis which you saw today. You will be witnessing one more extraordinary Shakti, which is the power of body scanning, being manifested by the Balasans of the Nithyananda Gurukul, where they will awaken the ability to scan illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues through that third eye. So please go ahead, post your comments in the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel and the SPH Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook channel for a request for a body scanning, and surely we'll be doing a body scanning for all of you. But before that, let us move on to the Pramanas. The first is the Shastra Pramana to the power of body scanning, which is from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tattvani yani nilayam dharvante vyajyate para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of the whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause, Paramashiva. And by the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all the thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi, Adi Shakti, is manifested, and the supreme power manifestation happens. The next is the Apta Pramana, which is from the life of a Siddha named Terayar. Terayar was a Siddha and one of the prominent disciples of Agatya. And one day, a man suffering from a severe headache comes to Agatya for healing and scanning. Agatya uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals that there is a small tere, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain. Agatya immediately instructs Terayar, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. And the surgery is successfully completed, and the person is completely healed and cured of the headache. Thus, he gained the name Terayar. Next is the Atma Pramana from the life of His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. On the 22nd of December 2019, Swamiji beautifully shares how he uses the power of body scanning. Paraphrasing his words, only when I had a multiple compound hand fracture was I forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkups related. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in different organs of mine, and it was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities study the body condition due to the poisoning. Through the power of body scanning, I found out what the problems and imbalances had happened and where the balance had to be done. I used allopathy as a second opinion just to verify my findings. So, next is the live Sakshi Pramana, which you will be witnessing. All of you will be witnessing the balancings of the Nithyananda Gurukul, manifesting and doing the body scanning for all of you, revealing solutions, revealing the root cause of the problem, and even completely healing all of you. Just with the grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasaniddhanam, the Balasins and the initiated disciples are able to do this. And it is not only them, it is also you. This power is not just to show you that we can manifest. All of you have the possibility of manifesting this power. So we'll be back with the Balasins and the Nithyananda Yogis after a short break. Yes. Now I'm back with the Balasins of the Nithyananda Gurukul, Ma Soni and Maniti Virajananda, who are going to be demonstrating this power of body scanning for all of you. The expressions of me, I am Ma Mahajalandhara Sitananda has posted Nithyananda, my daughters, I've been away with illness. The guidance from body scanning was very useful during that time. I'm still recovering slowly, taking things a step at a time. Yes, ma, amazing. Just follow whatever Paramashiva reveals, just follow that and you'll be completely healed from whatever illness you're facing. And yes, let's move on to the Facebook comments and see if anyone has posted a request for body scanning. Balasins are eagerly waiting to manifest this power for all of you. Let's now see the Facebook comments. Sindhu Charan has posted, Nithyananda Ma, can you tell me the root cause of my hip pain? Thank you. Yes. Okay, so Ma Virija, you can do the body scanning for Ma Sindhu Charan and you can reveal the root cause of Ma Sindhu Charan's hip pain. Anyone else wants a body scanning? Please go ahead and post. Okay, my expressions, Ma Mahajalandhara Sitananda has posted, I'm rebuilding my gut again. A huge detox happened through my gut, cleaning out a lot built up impressions from 3D Maya matrix. The warnings of what was ahead were given during the previous body scans. Yes, thank you so much for getting back. As I was sharing with all of you, there are so many cases where the third eye reveals something which the person is not able to relate to. But if they actually see, that is what slowly starts happening with the other problems which they have, or it is a problem which they are unaware of. So that body scanning really help you and give you a precaution of what to do and what to help your body before it becomes big. Amazing. Thank you so much for coming back. And Mahajalendra has posted any further guidance. Welcome. Okay. So Ma Soni, you can just do a quick body scanning of Ma Mahajalendra and then reveal any solution you see. Yes, Ma Girija, you can go ahead and reveal the root cause of the hip pain for my Sindhu challenge.
Yes. So what Parameshwar showed me, Ma, because of your hip pains, actually, I was able to see that your, especially the hip region, the bones of the hip region, the pelvis, was not actually strong enough. Like you get hip pain because of this, and because bones of that area is not strong actually. Like the amount of energy which you have in that region. So it's really a lot, but your pelvis bone is not able to hold the type of energy. So the solution, what I'm able to see, Paramachivoham should very clearly eat a lot of calcium-based products. Basically, like paneer, milk, curd, butter, buttermilk, a lot of dairy products. And also, area put vibhuti, bhasma, thick layer of bhasma before you go to bed. This will strengthen the hip, and do this for 14 days more, and you will see that your hip pain will disappear within the next 14 days.
Wow, amazing. So Paramashiva revealed the solution, the problem, the root cause, the solution, and even the time, how much time it will take to heal. Amazing. So Ma Sindhu Charan, just follow what Paramashiva revealed. You will be completely healed. And the one unique thing about the third eye is the third eye never reveals any logical solution. Like for one person, one of the balasans did the scanning and revealed that you have less blood, so do headstand. Do handstand for 1 minute in the morning and 1 minute in the evening. I was like, oh God, how is headstand and blood? Of course, the blood flow will happen, but how is it related? How will it help? But if Paramashiva revealed that solution for your body, you will get completely healed just by following it. That's the most unique thing about the third eye. It gives the most unique solutions, illogical solutions. You will feel like, oh God, how will this help me? But it will actually help you just because Paramashiva has revealed it. Yes. Ma Sindhu Charan, I request you to get back and confirm with us. And yes, Ma Soni, you can go ahead. You have asked for further guidance. So Paramashiva revealed that your body is healing day by day, but still Paramashiva gave few precautions for you. Paramashiva has revealed that to do pranayama in the morning, like in between of during Brahma Muhurta time, because during Brahma Muhurta time there is so much fresh air, and compared to during the day. So Paramashiva has revealed that we do pranayama during Brahma Muhurta time, and after doing pranayama, take neem juice and make sure your guts are your guts are clean. Yes, that was a beautiful guidance from Paramashiva yesterday. Yes, Mama Hajalan. Yes. Okay. So that was a very beautiful body scanning. Viraja, Ma Soni, why don't you go ahead and share? How do you manifest this power of body scanning? Ma Soni, why don't you go ahead first? So I'm going to tell how I manifest the power of body scanning. So first I closed my eyes and asked Swamiji to connect with me and my third eye. And then after connecting with Swamiji shows the black
of the body. And then I'll ask Swami what's the problem that a person is having, what's the problem that a person is having. And then either Swami will highlight or Swami will show in pictures. And when I ask him the solution, he sometimes it comes in pictures and sometimes it just comes as a vision and sometimes without even closing my eyes I sometimes just shows sometimes I just get a vision without even closing my eyes just shows.
Wow, beautiful sharing of how you are able to manifest the power of third eye. Very beautiful. It's just like a complete movie you're seeing. Amazing. Ma Sindhu Charan has gotten back the link. Thank you so much, Ma. I want to know if my dad has COVID. He's slightly coughing. Thank you. Yes. Ma Sindhu Charan, just go ahead. Post your comment when Devi Parashakti comes live. And Devi Parashakti will answer your question and completely heal your father. So don't worry. But please do listen to the precautions which Swamiji has told. Please do not go outside. Stay in your home. Do everything from home. Yes. And with this, we are going to be concluding this power manifestation session. We thank all of you for joining us. If you were not able to get the body scanning due to the interest of time, please do come back every day at 2 a.m. IST and 4 p.m. at 4:30 p.m. 4 p.m. IST. So we thank all of you for joining us. Please stay tuned for the upcoming segments where you will be learning about the divine feminine consciousness. Who is Devi Parashakti? What are the Akashic readings? What is the power of Akashic readings? And much, much more. We thank all of you for joining us. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham.
What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. This is a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within the next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you.
Nithyananda everyone, welcome back. So now in this segment, which we will be moving into, we will be learning about who is Devi Parashakti, the divine feminine consciousness. So we'll be first looking at the Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti, which comes from the Lalita Sahasranamam, the Dhyana Shloka from the Lalita Sahasranamam. Sindhuraruna vigraham trinayana manikya mauli spurate taranayaka shekharam smitamukhim mapina vakshoruham panibhyam alipurna ratna chashakam raktotpalam bhibratim saumyam ratna gatasta rakta charanam dhyayet paramambikam. And the translation for this verse says, the Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in a vermilion red body, with a triple eye sporting a crown of rubies, studded with the crescent moon, a face all smiles, a splendid bust, one hand holding a jewel cup brimming with lotus. And another verse which also comes from the Lalita Sahasranamam, Arunam karunam tarangatakshim dritapashankusha pushpabana chapam animadibhiravritam ayukairahamityeva vipavaye bhavani. And the translation for this verse says, I meditate on the great empress. She is red in color, and her eyes are full of compassion. She holds the nose, the goad, the bow, and the flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as Anima Furays, and she is the self within me. And Devi Parashakti is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. Parashakti is the cosmic mother. And it is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes come out and go in, and the source where the Big Bang and black holes go on. Parashakti is the source, where the source Shakti is the source energy, source power from which all of us came, in which all of us are in even now, and which all of us are going to merge into. And out of extreme love and compassion, Parashakti herself is manifesting through the Nijavatar, through the embodied form, as the Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. And in the words of Devi Parashakti herself, raising as Omkara, expressing as Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Shimkara, filled as Parashorasi, living in 40 triangles, the Kailasha Swamini, who is in Kailasha, Sripura Chintamani, Parashorasi, sitting as part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi, as Nithyananda, I took Nijavatara here, to give good boons to everyone, to bestow all goodness. Hiranya Garbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparna, Uma, Parvati, Savitri, Navayavana, Samrajya Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashorasi, Meenakshi. Taking the form of Nithyananda, I came here as Nijavatara. With great compassion and blessing, listen people, to do good to all of you, I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara. And again, in the words of Devi Parashakti herself, she beautifully says, raising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, Shiva manifesting as source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence, from the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha, Kriya, and Jnana, growing as 4 Vedas, expanding as 5 Panchabhutas, beyond 6 chakras, filled as Gotras of 7 Rishis, expanding as 8 directions, existing as 9 Grahas, blossoming as 10 Indriyas, being as 11 Mudras, creating all the worlds, bringing life to tell and make to blossom and to do good. Parashorasi, Meenakshi, in the form of Nithyananda, I came to bless every one of you. And now let's see how we can receive Devi Parashakti. So literally you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti at that moment, and she is there on your screen. So you can receive her very traditionally. You can keep 2 betel leaves, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and a coin in front of the screen as you watch Devi Parashakti. And for those of you who don't know, the coin is actually considered the traditional dakshina in the Hindu tradition. It can be the lowest value. In India, it can be just a paise, and in the US, it can be just 1 cent. Swami says, I'm not trying to in 1 cent, it is okay. So for 100 days, if you have darshan, you will add up $1. In India, even 1 paisa is okay. And you can offer that Devi Parashakti. And once the darshan is over, you can do namaskar and eat the banana, the betel leaf, and the betel nut, taking it as prasadam immediately. And the coins that you collect, you can send it to the LA temple. And some of you might be wondering how this betel leaf and betel nut may benefit you. This betel leaf and betel nut may look too small, but in a few days you will actually see how much it adds to your sentiment that really she is there. You will not take the Devi darshan for granted. Rituals will break your monotonous unconscious mentality and lifestyle and remind you and raise you to the powerful cognitions. It will break your unconscious behavior. And now all of you can see how you can set up your tambulam. So you can set up the 2 betel leaves, 1 betel nut, the banana and the coins. You can set up all of this in a plate and keep it in front of the screen. These are the 4 basic items that are kept as part of a tambulam. But if you would like and you can also keep the other items such as coconuts, red bangles, kumkum, flowers, turmeric, and such items. So these are just the 4 basic items which you can keep as part of the tambulam as you receive the Parashakti. And now with this, we come to the conclusion of this segment where we have learned who is Devi Parashakti and how you can receive her. And we will be moving on to the further segments where we will be learning about what Devi Parashakti has revealed and how important it is for humanity to actually take what Devi Parashakti says as a blessing and a warning for us to follow. And that is what we will be learning in the next segment. So please stay tuned and we'll be back after a really short break. Yes, I request the NTV volunteer to project the next set of slides. Yes, so now in this segment, we will be learning about the Devi Parashakti Akashic readings, what Devi Parashakti has revealed in the Akashic readings. So, humanity is still undergoing the after effects of the cosmic deluge, the Pralaya. Thousands of deaths have happened due to the global pandemic and are emerging fungal epidemics, along with record numbers of natural disasters, have taken a huge toll on humanity's collective physique, leading to increase in poverty, malnutrition, depression, and mental health issues.
So why did this happen? What has caused this? And who is behind this? How could we have avoided this? What is the solution for this? In this segment, let us go through an analysis of Devi Parashakti's revelations and understand what is the cause and the solution for this pralaya. And as all of us know, the current status of the world right now, with over 4 million deaths due to COVID-19 and over 175 million people diagnosed with COVID-19, and the worst affected countries being US, India, and Brazil. And India alone has had over 29 million cases of COVID-19, with over 374,000 deaths due to COVID-19, and over 75 million people falling into poverty since the beginning of 2020 and this pandemic. And not only is India suffering from this pandemic, but all of the effects of this pandemic, including depression and increased rates of suicide. 6.5% of the population is suffering from some form of mental illness, and 9 out of 9 people of every 1 lakh people has suffered from suicide, and it is the biggest cause for death among 15 to 24-year-olds currently. And India is not only suffering from this global pandemic, but various natural disasters have been severely affecting the country over the past several months, including the cyclone in Kerala and the recent floods in Maharashtra. And with all of these disasters, a serious concern also arises for the third wave coming up in the next couple of weeks. So how could we have prevented this? What could we have done to avoid this? Let us now listen to Devi Parashakti's revelations on the 31st of May, 2021, and understand what Devi has revealed.
வரை இந்தியா செல்ல வேண்டாமா என்று கேட்கின்றாய். நன்றாய் தெரிந்து சொல்வதை புரிந்துகொள். இந்த பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் பன்னிரு ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள் ஓடத்தின் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டு துரத்தினார்கள். என்ன நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக கைலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக நிறை மரியாதை நல் மதிப்பொடு என் நிஜாவதாரம் நித்யானந்தன் திருவடி மீண்டும் பாரதத்தில் பட்டு பாத யாத்திரை செய்த பிறகு மட்டுமே நீ அங்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதுவரை உன்னை காத்து செல்லாதே. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
And for the translation for what Devi's revelations are for this huge Kirmi Bojanam held not to come to India. In 2020 itself, I had planned to do the Padayatra throughout India and the 12 Jyotirlingas through my son Swamiji. They chased the captain of the ship out of the country. See what is going to happen. So let us go back to 2017 and understand what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed as the vision for this Padayatra.
Want to do 1 year Padayatra specially for this purpose in 2020. 2020, planning for a full year. I'm going to walk from Rameshwaram to Amarnath. 1 year with 10,000 people, just walking all over India to spend time with people. 2020, there will not be any program other than Padayatra and just spending time with people. Just walking. Of course, 10,000 people will be walking with me. Maybe 200 vehicles to carry our food and all the other items, transportation. Enjoying the river banks, forests, and time with nature. 10,000 people manifesting powers, walking from village to village. Want to do 1 year Padayatra specially for this purpose in 2020. 2020, planning for a full year. I'm going to walk from Rameshwaram to Amarnath. 1 year with 10,000 people, just walking all over India to spend time with people. 2020, there will not be any program other than Padayatra and just spending time with people. Just walking. Of course, 10,000 people will be walking with me. Maybe 200 vehicles to carry our food and all the other items, transportation. Enjoying the river banks, forests, and time with nature. 10,000 people manifesting powers, walking from village to village. What do you think will happen? The scene of Buddhism spreading will be repeated now. How the Buddhism spread. 10,000 monks walking from village to village. What will happen? That's only monks. Here, power manifesting 10,000 people. The whole village will be manifesting powers. Just want to enjoy India and let India enjoy me. So planning for next year Kumbh Mela 2019, 19, next year, January Kumbh Mela. Before that, all the Balalayam, everything. Balalayam is going to be like the same structure outside with one stone tower, gold coated. It will be something like a 40 to 50 feet tall stone tower, and 5 Rajagopurams, which will be something like 120 feet.